Not at all. This is a low.
This is an all-time low for you. Anyway, that's us just started.
It honestly is.
I should have probably given you a countdown.
Nah, fine.
Welcome back to my Dying Light 2 Permadeath playthrough. I've got the Destiny 2 addict with me. It's a crippling issue he's got where he plays a shit ton of Destiny 2, even though
I
it's
have
a
put
FOMO
in
game.
another 60 hours in the past week.
Even though it's a dog shit FOMO game. Well, actually, fuck. I can't say that. Dying Light 2 is technically a FOMO game.
It's okay. I won't be addicted forever.
I believe in you. I believe that everyone has the ability to reform.
Well, I guess I can't really say I won't be addicted forever because I took a year break and then got back into it.
Guess so. I mean, like, you relapse every now and then, but you've been sticking to it, and I give you credit for that. You relapse.
Like, I have gotten to a point where I think I can manage my addiction as I don't have a constant need or want to play the game. Like, I played some when I got home, and then I said, no, I don't want to play any anymore. And I went outside and I worked on my car for like 4 hours.
Nice. Dude, I've got
But now
like,
I'm back.
oh, sorry.
I
No,
said, now I'm back to suffering.
yeah. I got two bounties that like overlap, so now I can kill renegades with throwing knives, which throwing knives are so broken in this game that I was gonna use them anyway. So that three renegades is like nothing. I think last stream I probably killed close to like low ball 170, low ball, maybe
Yeah.
higher. But I did like a shit ton of NPC killing last stream. It was kind of fun.
Nice.
Oh, you know how you have in Destiny 2, like you have those missions that I forgot what you called them, but they're really hard and they're like
Yeah.
leveled up to your player.
Yeah.
I basically completed the Dying Light 2 equivalent of that last stream, which proved to me that I could take on more serious challenges like survivor missions and permadeath.
Nice.
And I might be
That's
getting
good.
I might be getting a bit ahead of myself with that. Like obviously you need to be constantly addled with boosters, which are basically like drugs. But
Yeah.
yeah. But if you're constantly on like performance enhancing stuff, you can get through it.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm currently I've been grinding a bunch of activities to set up my build because I'm trying to set up a build that'll allow me to solo flawless a master version of a raid, which is a 6-person activity I'm doing solo while also doing it without dying and without leaving the mission at any point.
That sounds fucking awful. I'd love it.
It will be. I've completed a solo flawless dungeon before, which is a 3-person like activity, and I've done it on master, which isn't as bad, but is still terrible. Why are there so many enemies coming out of this goddamn cave? Do I have to go in the cave? Is there something in the cave? Oh, there is. It's called a boss. Kill him. Kill him now.
Oh yeah, should I stream to you via Discord or do you not need that?
No, I have you pulled up just muted on the on YouTube.
Ah, that's fair.
Let me on. It might not be working fully right because that is you.
Just say what you want.
It shut down my thing.
Alright, as long as the stream itself doesn't shut down, I don't particularly mind. Like, I had that happen to me once, and ever since I've been like kind of anxious that it would happen again, and I'd lose like hours of progress that could have been documented, and now it looks like sus as fuck. Because it's like,
Yeah.
well, where did those several hours of recording go, Lachlan? What'd you do to them? Is
What'd
your
you do to them?
permadeath playthrough illegitimate? It's like, I don't want any of that to happen.
Yeah, I think I learned from the last time I solo flawless something that I need to record it because I
Bragging
didn't solo
rights.
flawless it. The good news though is that in Destiny there is a tracker for your account that just tracks you always. Once you make a Destiny account, it's always tracking you. So even if I don't record it, there is
A
visual
record.
evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a record that I've completed it.
At least that's a silver lining. I mean, obviously the recording's always good because you get to see like how you completed it. Like you can factor in, okay,
Right.
did you use like cheese or did you do it like legitimately? I'd say, being entirely honest, I've used like a lot of cheese this run. Regardless of how you define cheese, I think it's pretty fair to say I've engaged in it.
I think the only way to do some of the activities I plan on completing is with cheesing it, which
Yeah.
the thing about cheesing it in this game is it's just called using the right build. Like once you get the right build, it's just a cheese build, pretty much. So
Yeah, like the meta's entirely revolved around like cheap strategies and cheesing stuff.
yeah, like the build I'm going for is one that allows me to spam my super 6 to 7 times in a boss room, along with not being able to die at all. So,
Yeah.
You gonna buy something or what?
and I'm running by far the one of the highest damaging supers in the game. So spamming it 6 to 7 times in a boss room does millions of damage, which is typically enough to kill a boss.
I'd fucking hope so.
If not,
It's a really big number.
well, I mean, you got to think bosses in this game can have upwards of 100 million health. So the
Right.
damage cap is 999 million. It's the most you can do in a single shot, essentially.
Working, doing something useful. That's also a form of exercise.
Alright, so I don't, just to make sure that this title isn't clickbait, I'm gonna go start like trying to get the guns because I do have a gun on me. That's already been granted to me though, so I want
Yeah.
to talk to this English guy. At least he sounds like James Corden. You know James Corden,
Yes.
the giant fucking whiner that
Yep.
was in the Emoji Movie. Ah, fuck! I gotta
Yeah.
equip weapons because the event's no longer active.
Emoji Movie being a movie that exists is honestly it's
Tragedy
one
to
of
the
the
human
reasons why
race.
yeah, it's one of the reasons why humans have not advanced more in society. Like,
Yeah. Like, fuck contemporary politics. I blame the Emoji Movie.
true.
That was the
Honestly
real
though, you
falling
can
off.
trace I feel like if something like the Library of Alexandria, when that was a thing still, if that had never been destroyed, I feel like we would be leagues ahead in terms of where we are societally, like now. Because
I'm
when you think about it, that library had every single scientific paper to ever exist up until that point in it, and then it all got destroyed, and there was no copies of it.
I'm going to
So
be entirely honest, Destiny 2 Addict, while I would probably agree with what you're saying, I lack any education on the Library of Alexandria at all.
I am kind of a history buff, so I paid a lot of attention to things like that in high school.
What
And
era was the Library of Alexandria? Am I butchering the
um,
name?
it's just Alexandria.
Alright.
Oh, did I do it in the wrong order? God damn it. Um, that was in the Greek/Roman times.
Ah, fuck, I feel like I should have known more about that then.
Yeah. It was quite unfortunate that it got destroyed.
Is it like
I don't know.
Weimar Germany kind of shit, where it's like it got torched, or it was like potential
It literally
nefarious
burned
action?
down.
Oh, just like burned down, no arson?
I'm pretty sure it was like arson is the reason. It was because um, one of the other big civilizations at the time, I forget who, came and raided the city, and in their raid of the city, while they're trying to take over the country, which they succeeded in, they destroyed the library as they didn't want any way to.
They didn't want
Um,
history.
right. So it was a very unfortunate event, and one of the reasons why I personally think that society kind of didn't progress.
Yeah, that's actually really sad.
But nothing we can do. We still progressed.
Yeah.
Oh, mother of God! What are these guys doing? Get fucked. You die, bitch. You know, I grinded for this for the gun I'm currently using for a long while, and I'm so glad that I did because it's turned out to be so like overpowered that it's great.
I know the feeling. What kind of weapon?
It's an assault rifle, but um, there's enemies in this game that have certain weapons that have certain abilities, and slowly but surely, the devs add those weapons or a weapon that does that type of special effect into the player arsenal. And so this one adds, it's an assault rifle, so when you scope in, it shoots one shot at a time, but if you're zoomed out, just hip firing, it shoots 5 shots at a time and does like double the damage. So if you want to kill a boss quickly, you can just decimate them that way.
Wow.
The cost is that it uses a lot of ammo, and there's certain weapons that use ammo and certain weapons that don't, and it's one of the weapons that does use ammo. So that's its biggest downside, and it just got nerfed in terms of how much extra ammo it can hold.
Right, so it's like you
Um,
actually have to consider when to use it.
yeah, and most people, including myself, when I get to this to that point, use it for its reticle. Like when you zoom in, it does a
ADS?
lot of. Yeah, its ADS damage is still really good, and combined with the right mods, its ADS is more powerful than its hip firing.
Hmm.
And so the goal is to set up my build to where that gun will do bonus damage just from the type of super that I have equipped.
So you got like a whole build set up for it.
Basically,
That's hella cool. Honestly, I've been getting I don't know if red pilled's the right term, but I'm slowly becoming a convert for ADS.
yeah.
Because I've been using it in DL2 like a fair bit.
Mhm.
Because hipfire in DL2 feels kind of clunky. Like whenever you're using an SMG or a pistol and you're just like hip firing, it feels appropriately shaky. But if you ADS,
Right.
even though you lose the crosshair, even though you lose the crosshair, I feel like you gain a lot more clarity on where your shot's going to go.
Right.
But that might literally just be vibes.
That could be. I don't know. I feel like I think we were talking about this a little the other day, but I feel like gunplay in Destiny is one of its strong suits for sure.
Yeah.
It's got, you know, there's benefits to both ADSing and to hip firing.
The benefit to hipfire usually being the reticle.
I'd say the benefit to hip firing is there's certain weapons that have abilities that are based off of if you're hip firing or not. So like, there's an SMG that if you hip fire it, you'll gain rate of fire over time, making it shoot faster. And so it's just better because you can get more shots off in a certain amount of time, as opposed to aiming down sights with it, which just wouldn't be as effective. Guns like that are also really good at crowd control, and there's a lot of ads in this game.
Like advertisements, or what do you mean ads?
No, ads is it's the term that we use for enemies. So if you hear me refer to or say ads, I'm referring to um, basically just enemy density, or how many enemies you're fighting at a time. And recently they updated it to where it has a lot better enemy density than it ever did. You know, you do an encounter and have like 15, 20, maybe 30 enemies come at you. Now it's upwards of the hundreds in general encounters. They're always everywhere. So
Like they've been
having
increasing the number of enemies since launch?
I wouldn't say since launch. It was more like the player base complained about it, and so they changed everything to have a higher enemy density.
Right. So very different context than what I initially thought.
Yeah, no,
How
it
did-
doesn't have advertisements. When I say ads, I'm literally just referring to the enemies that you fight.
Right. How did the player base change the thingy-mabob? Sorry, I'm not talking all that well right now, but like, how did the player base change ADS, or ads rather?
It was like the player base kind of just complained about it a lot. You know,
Ah.
we would do activities and we'd have no struggle at all because there just wouldn't be that many enemies to fight.
Yeah.
And so we all kind of collectively complained about it, and the wonderful devs at Bungie decided to, you know, hear our prayers for the first time since launch of this game and change that.
You actually got them to listen to you.
I know, which rarely happens.
God, that's fucking sad. It's kind of true, like, nowadays, it's true with, like, a lot of other games, too, and I'm trying to draw corollaries so I can understand the comparison. You know, like, the TF2 devs, right?
Yeah.
Or dev, now, as it is.
Right.
They only really need to do the bare minimum to, like, relieve the player base. And they kind of did, which was, like, getting rid of the bots from the bot issue. So, being incompetent, or not incompetent, being unresponsive to your player base benefits a lot of these people in the wrong run. Oh my god, English. In the long run, because they're
Yeah.
able to just like lower expectations to the point where they can basically pass any bar that is set for them.
Right.
Sorry, the tone indicated that I'd continue that sentence, but that's the end of the sentence.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the big issues with Destiny is that it's always been kind of a mess. The devs, Bungie, they've done some great things, but they also at the same time don't know how to do anything. And they end up screwing a lot of things up in trying to fix things, and so there's a lot of complaints that the player base has against Bungie as a corporation because they seem to always make the bad decisions.
Right.
And, you know, never listen to
Feedback.
the player base and all that. So
Yeah, I feel like I'd get an issue with that too.
but things have gone upwards, I'd say semi-recently. I mean, over summer, it was horrible. During the last DLC launch and the first season after that, everything went downhill. Destiny's been at its lowest player base since launch.
That's pretty fucking embarrassing.
I mean, it definitely is. There was a lot of things they did well, but there was also so much they did wrong that just turned the player base away from the game. But what's good is they've showed us what they plan to do in the future, and from what it looks like, at least I have some hope.
Jay, not here.
That's good. At least you can like find respite in the fact that they're trying to respond now.
Yeah. Like, I think the peak for Destiny was
I'm here.
back
I'm
when
here, right.
back when Forsaken came out, which was the third DLC to
I'll call you
Destiny
back.
2.
Right?
You Gatsby?
That
Sold the
DLC
code.
story-wise
Why did you
was
hide?
insane.
Because I
Best
sold the
story
code.
they've had in a
I
Destiny
fucked up,
DLC
man. I
since
fucked
the
up.
original
Who'd you
Destiny
sell it to?
and like Destiny
Some
2's main
guys.
campaign, which doesn't exist
Bandits,
anymore,
probably.
which is another complaint
Okay,
a lot of people have.
definitely.
The fact
I
they just
sold
like
it to
removed it
bandits.
completely.
Fuck me.
Yeah, there was something called sunsetting that they did when they were going into their 5th DLC, Beyond Light. They wanted to take old content out that people were not really visiting to put in new content, but the problem with that is that nobody really wanted them to take the old content out. There was still reasons and there were still ways they could have incorporated it into the story, but yet they just took it out entirely. And
Yeah.
slowly but surely, they've actually added stuff back. Um, they've also, in recent years, focused more on bringing Destiny 1 content into Destiny 2. So, for a while, for most of Destiny 1 or Destiny 2's lifetime, you could not do any of the Destiny 1 raids at all. And finally, they added back the most infamous of those raids. Sorry, I guess second most infamous, called Vault of Glass. And after they added that back, they kind of just went on this, I don't know, spree over the past couple of years of
Of trying
adding
to
stuff
like
back. So now,
restore content. I
yeah,
appreciate
so
that.
every Destiny 1 raid is now in the game. You can access all 3 big ones, which are Vault of Glass, Crota's End, and Kingfall.
They removed
And
Kingfall?
all of them are. They've added. It was never in Destiny 2 to begin with. It like when the game came out, King's Fall
Right.
was not in Destiny 2. It is now in the game.
Okay.
So King's Fall, I'd say, is probably the DL or the raid.
Like the one that most people play and the one that most people think is like really hard.
I wouldn't even say it's hard. It was just when it came out, because originally when King's Fall came out, it was the raid at the end of the Destiny 2 The Taken King DLC, which was the first DLC. Sorry, I guess technically the third DLC. The first 2 were kind of minor content packs in a way. But it was the third DLC of Destiny 1, and it is still to this day held in the highest regard. Like, in terms of Destiny content, it's the best. In my opinion, in most people's opinion, King's Fall followed by Rise of Iron were the 2 best DLCs and pieces of media besides the main campaign to ever come out for Destiny. And so the fact that they added in um the ending of that campaign, essentially the raid from the Taken King, King's Fall, has brought a lot of players back, I'd say. So
It's made them relapse.
a little bit.
Alright. This is a non sequitur, so I apologize. So this James Corden looking cunt has sold the code which I need to get guns, or part of the code that I need to get guns, to bandits. There are 3 dialogue options, 2 of which are expository, 1 of which will just get me to the fucking point. But the expository ones are funny, so I'm going to give you the choice of like which expository one you want first.
What are the? Let me see. Hang on.
He also sounds like James Corden a bit. I won't lie.
No. Fuck up often, do you?
Fuck up often,
That's got to be
dude?
the best one.
No, it's just. Yeah, okay. It happens a lot. Just can't
Did
say
you hear-
no, you know?
Well, you're a big guy. What you got to be afraid of?
I don't
Actually,
know.
no, I'll just stream this for you so you can actually hear the in-game audio.
You know the code's important, right?
Yeah, well, guess so. Don't know why though.
Oh, it's this
You
one.
know it's important enough that you shouldn't sell it to bandits.
Yeah, I know that. I just couldn't say no.
You were right. Bro does sound like James Corden.
He does. Oh my god.
All right. Well, maybe we can still get it back. Can you help me
Do you
find
know
these
there was a
bandits?
Slavoj
Yeah,
Žižek
of course
reference
I can.
character in this?
Can't say no, huh?
I did not know that.
Okay.
I don't know if
They
I've
have
done
a
his
cabin
quest yet.
by the water.
Um, if I haven't, I'll do it at some point.
Tackhead,
I
huh?
definitely have a video
Yeah.
of me
You in
doing
on
it, I
this
just
too?
haven't uploaded it yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love Zizek, man. Alright.
Bro.
Is there any hospitals left?
It's honestly times like these in Destiny that I just wish that things were a little bit easier. Because I've been grinding the same activity for the past 2 days now.
Jay.
Just
there?
to
Jay?
just
Hell of a
so
time
that
to
I can
vanish on me,
unlock
Jay.
a certain gun that synergizes with my build really well. You there?
Oh yeah, sorry. Whatever you just said, I completely zoned out. Could you repeat it?
Oh no. Oh, I just said sometimes, like now is one of those times where I'm wishing that Bungie, like they weren't masochists, because there is so much that, like I've been grinding the same activity now for the past basically 2 days, like worth of playing this game, just to get one gun that synergizes kind of well with my build.
That's fucking unspeakable.
Like, I understand when this came out, there was no other choice. Like, when this whole weapon came out, it was part of the DLC, and you had to complete the DLC first, and then you unlocked bits of it at a time, like, over the course of, like, 3 or 4 weeks. So you could only do a couple hours of it at a time. But now that I'm going back and, you know, doing it after the fact, I'm condensing all of it into a couple days, and it's just so much if you're doing it in a couple days.
Right.
Like,
So
you can
it's like-
tell it's meant to be done over the course of a couple weeks, and I don't know. I feel like they should have as much content like that. But I don't know. I guess it keeps the player base active, so not the end of the world.
Guess so. I mean, that's... I don't know. It sounds like a kind of bad excuse, but that's just my take.
I mean, this is just always how Destiny's been since the first game came out. So, I don't know. The player base, including myself, is used to it. Do I wish that it wasn't like this 100%? But I know that it'll never change.
It's kind of sad, but I see what you mean.
Oh, hello, sir. I'm gonna spawn a boss. Is it gonna spawn? Oh, it did spawn a boss. The good thing is I've been counting. I guess not counting per se, but there's a limited amount of times that I have to do this. I only have to do it a grand total of 17 times, and I am on my... This is my 14th time, so after this I only have to do it 3 more times. So I should have it done by the end of tonight. It's still annoying.
Yeah. Hang on. I've got a shit ton of armor right now, and it's literally like cluttering up my inventory. I knew this was going to be a problem at some point, but I hoped it'd take a bit. longer than like 2 streams of not cleaning out my armor.
Yeah.
That's only one of the few problems I have with Dying Light 2 is the shift to the RPG-like armor system means
Mhm.
in practice that everything you need to constantly be sorting through your not your ammo, God, your
Yeah.
armor.
But armor in this game is kind of just such an annoyance because, I mean, Destiny is a looter shooter. That's what it's meant to be as a game. It just is a looter shooter. But stat rolls and perk rolls are so annoying in this game because each piece of you could get the same armor piece and it has a different stat roll and it will never be the same because it's a random combination of the 6 different stats that are in the game in terms of numbers,
Right?
which is obviously annoying. Um, and so like I have some decent armor pieces, but I like something that is important in this game, or something that most of the pro players have, is something called a triple, like a triple hundred, which is where you get 3 stats on a piece of armor that, when you combine them, when you're wearing them, you have 100 or a maximum in 3 of your 6 stats, which is so hard to get that it's barely even worth it.
Right.
So
Rare unique valuables.
there hasn't been a point in time where I've played this game and had a triple 100 on my stats. So
So you're saying there's like some serious bloat in terms of the game?
I mean, there's just there's so much that's reliant on RNG that it's annoying. Like even weapons. Um, so there's purple weapons or legendary weapons, which are what you generally use. They're the best weapon, but you can have an exotic weapon equipped at the same time. You can have one exotic armor piece and one exotic weapon equipped at a time, and everything else basically has to be purple. Um, and purple weapons drop with a random set of rolls, and there's certain perks that combo really well together. And there's actually kind of a scandal going on right now at Bungie, that ever since the Forsaken DLC came out, there's actually been hidden code that even Bungie didn't know about that was causing a perk weighting system.
A what weighting system?
Perks. So perks on weapons, and it's a weighting system that says this roll is significantly less likely to spawn than this other roll.
Right.
And so, well, hopefully they're going to fix it. We think they are. And if they do fix it, that would be wonderful. But the fact that this is even in the game is proof that, over the years people have complained about rolls and stuff and it being weighted, and now there's proof that it is weighted. Bungie can no longer hide from it. So maybe we'll actually see an influx in good gear and good weapons. Who knows?
Hopefully. Do you think this could be a plausible deniability thing, or do you think they genuinely just didn't know?
No, they genuinely didn't know. They'd have no reason to lie about it.
Alright.
Yeah, that's just kind of how that's going. Really, Bungie?
Decapitating their heads doesn't even count as a limb. Would you say a head's a limb, or is that like limbs are separate?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't. Shit. I don't know if saying. I'm bad at anatomy, but I don't know if asking if a head's a limb is like a really stupid question or not.
I guess for me, medically thinking about it, no, it would not be a limb. It's an appendage
Right.
because it's appended to your body, but it's not a limb. but I could see how an appendage and a limb are also one and the same thing in a way. So
So you're saying there's a distinction, but there's also arguments for it being kind of semantics.
yeah.
My hero. Seriously. This is all I have on me, but...
Oh, give me a fucking... Okay, so the guys who I save from, like, zombies and infected, they'll
Yeah.
give you a random booster. The only
Right.
problem is, these boosters are under-leveled. They're not necessarily, like, the level that yours are. Sometimes they can be higher if you haven't upgraded them at all, or bought them at all.
Yeah.
But if it's a good booster, it'll be, like, a bit under-leveled. And if it's any kind of other booster, like a non-specific general one, like a poison resistance or a fire resistance, electric damage resistance,
Right.
it's fucking useless in like 90% of scenarios.
Yeah.
Because the only enemies that like deal electric damage are AoE enemies, and those kinds of enemies are usually really slow and just biters, or they're goons, in which case they're even slower and just like bullet sponges.
Yeah.
So, like, the only thing that I can see electric resistance boosters being useful against are the environment, and like environmental objects are like power lines and shit, or electric cable boxes. But the issue is, you can't really anticipate to hit those. Those, like, hitting those just happens, and when you do, you're kind of fucked, by the way. Like, it'll just
Yeah.
basically insta-kill you. And that's a big problem with this game. They have like a lot of things that deal a shit ton of damage to you, even at max health, but they don't really deal that much damage to enemies. So it's always like a really bad trade-off.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have enough. Goddamn. Thank you.
All right, let's see how my quests are doing.
Yeah, I onto the boss fight. I know. Where's the bastard? Cough ticks taken by the witness. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy fucking shit. That is not... That is a... What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ.
I'll let you fight your boss, but, and I don't want to give too many spoilers, I'm about to fight James Corden.
Oh! You get to fight James Corden?
Yeah.
No. I mean, he deserves it.
It's like,
Hey, guys,
yeah,
let's settle this
I
amicably,
don't
huh?
know. I couldn't figure it out.
Not.
He deserves... I feel like the real James Corden deserves
Oh, shit.
something.
You can advocate for political violence in my stream, just don't get too political.
Huh?
No, I'm joking. YouTube, that was a joke.
What?
Because you were bad-mouthing James Corden, so I wanted to joke about it.
I mean, it's just James Corden.
Yeah.
Isn't it publicly acceptable to badmouth James Corden?
Completely socially acceptable. Speaking of... Cutscene.
Hey, look,
Oh,
I'm sorry about this.
Tackhead,
Oh.
get to you, Gatsby.
no.
Yeah.
Don't want to die.
Just can't
wait
say
for me.
no, can you?
He's gonna build a
Oh, I
bandit
have the thing.
paradise. No more PK Survivor Renegade bullshit. Sounds really good.
I'm not
He
gonna
said I
survive.
could join.
I died.
You did
God damn it.
all this To become a bandit?
Yeah, so I guess we aren't going to be friends.
You little fucker.
Give me the buff. I have the buff.
Step down, James Corden, and I'll make it quick and painless.
Bro got me immediately after spawning in, brother.
Alright, he's not stepped down. I'm not making it quick and painless.
Jay, Gatsby's dead, but I got the code. Jay, you there?
There he goes.
Gatsby was
I'm
helpful.
dead as fuck now.
Never once did he say
I
no.
killed James Corden.
You killed him.
Nice.
Still, never mind. An opportunity to save a friend shall soon present itself.
I just
Where is
finished
Jay?
another activity.
Think back.
I only
Where
have
did he
3
say he
more
was
to go.
going? Muddy ground, was it?
Yeah, muddy ground.
Hang on.
What time is it? Where is my phone? There's my phone. 5:43. Oh. Hey, I was able to complete the 2 runs of this I've done so far faster than I thought.
Nice.
Okay. Where's the motherfucker at? No, you're an activity. You're an activity. Oh, hello. Why do you have a Why do you have a shield? Don't do that. So, that's it? That was the entire... Okay. Alright.
These guys are level 8. I'm not fighting level 8 biters.
What level are you in game?
That's the funny thing. I'm also about level 8-ish. But level 8 enemies, level 9 enemies, really threatening. I don't fuck with them. Because, give you an idea. The survivor missions, the really hard missions that I apparently can complete, all the enemies there are leveled up to you and in proportion with you. I want to minimize the amount of enemies I'm fighting that are at my level because they can kill me drastically easier than most enemies I'm used to fighting.
Right.
They also are kind of bullet spongy and take a real fucking beating.
Oh, crap. God damn it. Okay. Gotta get off Destiny for now. My dinner's ready.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, are you still gonna be streaming? I'm gonna be back in
I
like
will,
an hour.
Dude, I've literally cultivated like this entire day. I completely made sure I'm like free of work so I could stream today for like 5 hours
Okay.
or so.
Then I'm gonna call this chat back once I'm done.
Sure.
Alright. See ya.
See ya. I should get daily bounties. Normally I wouldn't kick him over, but I wanted to check if he was a plague bearer. Alright, bring me to the Huntress.
Perhaps you'll soon join our ranks as a hunter. You don't give up. It's what I like about you. You're persistent. You remind me of myself. I could wish you good luck. You don't need it, though. I know you got this. I'll admit I should be doing it, but can't do everything myself, so I'm counting on you. I could wish you good luck. You don't need it, though. I know you got this.
I'm gonna reset the day-night cycle. Purely so I get more time on the bounty. Where's the Baba? Because I had access to her place yesterday. Ah, it's over there. I should probably unequip these from my inventory. I don't know how they got equipped. This is a level 5 to 6 area. 3 to 4. And enemies can tank hits from this. How strong? It's not that strong. Never mind. Maybe that's just like an issue if I need a better weapon equipped. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, get out of there. Let's grab these, those. Every kind of herb and supply.
Will you take this? You saved me after all.
No, I won't. That's a shit booster.
Did you hear about the pilgrim?
I see you, Bouncer.
Word on the rooftops is Matt hired him to whack the colonel.
Hasta la vista, baby. I'm through messing around.
Inhibitor container detected.
Oh, fuck, mate. One of them just spawned in.
That's Jay's.
That doesn't bode well.
Jay is safe. I propose an exchange. His life for the codes. His liberty for the Dakota. You didn't know there was a Dakota? Neither did Jay.
How about you go fuck yourself?
Nice idea. Just don't think I'm flexible enough. Look at us. Rootless. Transient. Flotsam floating among the nations. A part of none of them. Do you not yearn for home?
You talk like a
Not
cult
sure I
leader.
ever had a home.
You talk like fucking
Poor
Russell
boy.
Brand.
Denied his needs so long, he doesn't even feel his loss. I'm gonna build my people a home. And I'm gonna build it with firearms.
Enough of this. Where's Jay?
Stand by to kill the spy. His life for the codes. His liberty for the Dakota. Take the offer. You know you're going to.
You sure about that?
Sure, I'm sure. Because you want the guns too.
All right. Where's the decoder?
At a GRE facility, of course. Now, the codes. Hand them over. A pleasure doing business with you.
They keep trying to spawn. Okay, there we go. Finally spawned one in. Is that a fucking Prius? No, it isn't. That was actually a really nice combo. Alright, since it is a night quest and I'm not that confident in my ability to sneak into a GRE facility, I'm gonna wait until the night to attempt that facility. Don't shoot me. Oh, you shot me.
I don't know how to think. Will this do?
Alright, let's see what else I've got. While I'm here, I should probably go do some side quest or quest instead of doing fuck all.
Gotta find a way to stay awake.
Got a few ones. I'll be honest, a lot of the parkour courses in the thingy-mabob, the central loop, they kind of intimidate me, so I'm gonna do the story, or not story quest. I'm gonna do the actual side quest first before I do the challenge side quests. Although realistically I should do at least some of the challenge side quests because I need parkour experience. and we might have not necessarily run out of like really easy parkour challenges that I know of, but we're definitely running low on them. Stroll on the river. That doesn't sound lethal, so I might do stroll on the river at some point. Wow, that was actually some really clean stealth. This might be me being a greedy bastard, but I kind of wish you got some parkour experience for using the paraglider.
Inhibitor container detected.
Oh, I think I know where this one is.
Inhibitor container nearby.
Alright, gonna check off some of my bounties that I've completed. Grab another one. Oh, it's a Scottish one. She's alright.
I never believed in night running for real. Just fairy tales, if you ask me. What up, Aiden?
That is beautiful. What song is that?
Oh, a very old one. Where I come from, the women sing, so their men return home from sea safely.
So, you were singing to someone in particular?
To my betrothed. Though he will never return again. He died during the bombing of the city.
I'm sorry.
11 years have passed and I still think of him. I feel like someone has cursed me. Even the fact that I am here today. That's because of him.
How's that?
He won't laugh.
No.
Before the evacuation, I hid a few mementos in a safe at my office. I thought, if I could get them back, all those old thoughts would stop tormenting me.
Mementos of him?
Yes, letters. They're very personal. Alas, that office building is a complete ruin now. I would have to learn to fly to get in there.
I can help you.
Twice to
You
the
could
left,
do
once
that.
to the right, once to the
It's
left.
that office building over there.
Is that the correct
Right, in the
remembering?
safe?
In my office. Upstairs in the personnel
Twice right,
department.
once left,
Turn
once
the
right.
dial twice to the right,
I think that was
once
the
to the
opposite of what I
left.
said.
once to the right. Got
Two
that?
right, one left, one right. I will remember.
I'll remember.
It is nice of you to help me. But I don't even know who you are.
My name's Aiden.
And I'm Charlotte. Thank you, Aiden.
Nah, it's nothing. Wait here for me.
Ah, shite, I need to get up to the roof. Actually, I'll want to do that first. Regrettable, I've already traveled the distance and instantly have to retreat, but it happens. She's right next to a metro. I should be able to teleport back here.
I'm telling you, it's refreshing to meet someone who's not a coward. Hope you'll get the mark. See you again, Aiden.
Why the fuck are all the renegades so strong all of a sudden? Alright, I'm gonna go over to the canteen. Canteen? Fisheye canteen, yeah. And I'm going to repair my weapon. It's gonna be expensive, but I can afford it. Actually, might as well unbox the pilgrim chest we got yesterday. I think a level 8 police stick is probably one of the better weapons I actually have. Let's see. No, it's a bit worse. Should I hold on to this? I mean, this is unupgraded. When I upgrade, I'll get slightly better. I'm gonna hold on to that. Who's this person? Oh, it's Lawan. Pretty sure that's in relation to the quest for the thingy-mabob. Wait, why am I talking to this lady? She's infuriating.
You ain't never shopped anywhere like this. You sure can rely on that.
If it doesn't rain, we will draw an entire zoo tomorrow.
Well, I'm really actually doing kind of badly for medium infected trophies right now. In a way that I wouldn't have expected.
If Elena ever hits on you, be careful. Her boyfriend.
Don't push yourself too hard. I need you alive to bring back those samples.
Civilization's but a whim of circumstance.
Oh my god, people will say the game's catchphrase in a brooding tone. Civilization is a whim of circumstance. Whoever wrote that really thought highly of themselves.
I heard that this time the Carnage Hall tournament will be more extreme.
Yeah, I kind of want to get rid of this.
Someone as awesome as Ogard in the tournaments.
I'll get another one when I'm level 9. Let's see how much it costs to repair this. 6K. That's pretty costly, but not exorbitant.
Come back before you get too drunk.
I heard that this time the Carnage Hall tournament will be.
Yeah.
Oof, this isn't the right department.
Twice to the right, once to the left, once to the right.
Alrighty then. Twice to the right. Once. Yeah, it worked.
I'm genius. Hey, we got one of them. Shit.
Like these cow assholes? Let's play.
Wow, you just got shut down. For some reason that counted as 2 hags instead of 1. I'm not complaining.
Security forces and military personnel will stop and search and may detain any civilian attempting to enter this area. A reminder that unauthorized entry to this zone is a violation of Section 56 of the Pandemic Containment Measures Act.
It's pretty crazy that those things have been going for... Actually, maybe they've not. Maybe they weren't going for 15 years. Maybe it was the electricity that put them back on.
Great. Have to tell my kids no food tonight. Again.
I don't mean to steal your shit, sir, but I kinda need it.
Aiden, you've been around a while. You're practically one of us now.
Are you just cool with me stealing your shit? Alright, thanks, bro.
I heard the renegades killed a group of children. Who stopped those monsters?
Probably
What are you
me.
doing, Aiden?
Who the fuck's up there? Oh. Yeah, if it's literally right next to me, I can get us started on the quest. Why not? Oh, shit. Oh, that's cheery.
Looking sharp, Aiden. That was fucked up. I am out of here.
Stop terrorizing my friends. Alright, well, that's a night quest. Doing that shit at night. I feel like it's a bit late to go to the woman, and if I try I might fucking die, so I'm not gonna do that.
Get this thing off me.
I will go do that though.
Oh, I would have died. You deserve a reward, man.
No kidding. I don't want electric mines on me, especially if they're max thingy. I could probably kill myself with those. Will thing me these. I do want these on me. See how close I can get to the objective. Jerry. I think it's within 100 feet, so that the building doesn't actually load in. Or at least that's the arbitrary standard I've been holding myself to. Fuck off. This is a healthy pace to stay at. Oh, fuck.
Logan Gandrop. Yo, I'm back, waiting for ya in Discord.
Sorry, I've got Discord notifs off.
No worries.
I'll stream. It's about to turn night, which is scary. Or at the very least, it used to be really scary. Waiting outside this hospital so I can grab a little MacGuffin for my gun quest.
Nice.
Usually the reward. Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say I just struggled through this stupid activity.
With your parents or with Destiny?
Destiny. I fucking hate it.
I see. What was it?
The same thing I've been grinding, but I basically have to complete it 3 times in every zone on this like landing area, I guess. And there's 3 zones, so I've done 2 of the zones to completion, and I'm on the 3rd zone, and I thought it would be the easiest, and it's by far been the hardest so far, so it's just annoying as crap.
Right.
Sucker.
I'm amputating zombies, which is effectively a waste of my money, but also kind of cool, and there's a bounty for it. And kind of just like as a thing to do, I've been doing the Pilgrim Outpost bounties on top of the Permadeath run.
Yeah.
I don't do them if they're like really hard or gonna jeopardize the run though. I mean, sometimes I do. I did one where I killed 3 volatiles, but in the right context, killing volatiles isn't all that hard anymore, even without glitches or glitched weapons.
Right. Ugh, Jesus. I forgot there's a 5-minute cooldown doing this activity, so just sitting in.
Sorry, there was a really fucking loud door that just opened. Could you repeat that?
Oh, I just said there's a 5-minute cooldown between, like, the activity, so you can't do it again for 5 minutes.
Wow. That's kind of cringe.
It is. Oh, weekly resets tomorrow. All time if this is gonna change.
I watched a documentary on the 1619 project about music, and now I've got like antebellum slave rhythm in my head because I fucking watched that. Like, I literally remembered this song that's like a slave chant. It's kind of weird. It's like, of all the songs that you could have like replaying in your memory, that it's a kind of weird one to have replaying in your memory.
Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with rap or like modern rap, but
Dude, even when I was watching the documentary, I was I was very underqualified to watch the documentary in anything except systemic analysis. Like, I do not fucking listen to pop culture music.
I was gonna say, have you heard of Tyler the Creator before?
I have heard of the guy, and I know that he makes songs.
That's fair. Well, he released a new album this morning.
This morning.
And, like literally this morning at like 6 a.m.
Damn.
The reason he did that was so that his fans didn't have to like stay up all night to watch it. They could listen to it. They could just wake up and it's been released.
Right.
So,
that's kind of thoughtful of him.
In my opinion, that album is amazing. A lot of people are hating on it right now because most of the people who are hating on it listen to rap
looks like
for
a
the
Dakota
beat,
to me.
and that's it. But that's not what it's
GRE sure
about,
love that
especially
tech.
with Tyler's music. It never has been. He puts his heart and soul into the music, and especially in this album, he was rapping more about his personal experiences with things like paranoia, because he is a rap artist, and he gave a kind of personal perspective as to how fans are kind of psychotic when it comes to music, just in general.
Right.
And so, in my opinion, it was a fucking amazing album, but a lot of people are like anti this album, and I'm like, bro, why?
Like, if you hate something to the point where you have to be anti that thing, you fucking better have a good reason, because that's like a very strong statement.
Yeah.
Where is the exit? Oh, I'm stupid. It's up here.
Yeah, I've been I listened to that album when it came out, and there's I'd say 4 or 5 songs on the album that are just so freaking good, but also super freaking catchy, and they've been stuck in my head all day.
Wait, did I get? Yeah, okay, I did. I wanted to check that I got all the thingy-mabobs for my thingy. So,
Yeah.
Bounty. The fucking things. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You're
What
looking
am I
for a
getting?
real challenge, aren't you?
Were you
I
gonna?
could wish
Sorry, what were you
good
saying?
luck. You don't need it.
Sorry, nothing. I was talking to myself. The enemies are just fucking me, bro.
I see.
Remember to expect the unexpected when you're out there.
I killed Shathid. I killed Shathid number 2. Where is this? Oh, don't shoot me.
Oh, cool, I got quest stuff. That's what that was for. Alright, so I just did a bunch of quests all in one. Apparently, I'd like turned them all in.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be opening any of the vendor's chests until I unlock legend levels, because legend levels, which are, I believe, like, they give us more. They give us 1,000 legend levels, or legend experience, and 4 crystal thingies, and the crystal thingies are worth like 1k per, which is really good.
Right.
Good work, hotshot.
But the
What did you think?
All sorts of letters and
I
recipients out
don't know
there.
if I can get the legend
the
levels
network,
until
like I said.
I
You just helped
fucking
expand it. Looks like you're
do a
carrying
thing.
material after all.
I don't know what
Yeah.
thing.
Are you ready and
My
willing to
brain's
take me up?
frying right now.
Really? Pilgrims aren't that formal.
Maybe
Until I
that's part
unlock
of your
legend
problem,
levels,
hotshot.
right?
If you want this, then you'll repeat after me.
You have the sword.
Let's do
Also,
this.
this guy is
I,
comedically
initiate
Irish.
of the Carriers
Oh,
Guild,
he did.
I, initiate of the Carriers Guild,
swear to serve all the citizens
Better
of the
not be a
city
no.
equally,
swear to serve all the citizens of the
Oh.
city equally,
Oh,
to
wait.
face any
Oh, there's another
dangers
one.
and safely deliver
Shit.
all mail entrusted to me.
to face
Shit.
any dangers and safely deliver all mail
They
entrusted
got
to
me.
I will do so
They
with
killed
the
you?
utmost honor and integrity.
Yeah. Wouldn't
in
be the first
accordance
time.
with
The good thing
standards of the Carriers
about what
Guild.
I'm doing is there's
I will
no
do so with the
consequence
utmost
to
honor and
dying.
integrity in
I wish I could say the same.
of the Carriers Guild.
By the power granted me
But
by the Carriers
I'm
Guild,
doing all of this in
I hereby
preparation
proclaim you
to do an
a
activity
full
in
member.
which there is a very
Initiate
major
rank.
consequence for dying.
Being,
Welcome
you have to
the
restart the
fold,
run, or
hotshot.
what?
Oh, I have
Let
to,
me
yeah.
know when you're
If I,
ready to
because
start.
what I'm setting up for is a solo flawless, and flawless just refers to not leaving the activity nor dying within that activity.
Right.
Oh, they said 2 of the fuckers
ready,
out at me at
Driscoll.
once?
Well, I
Holy
do,
shit.
but for,
Okay.
I'm
So,
a bit of a history buff, like.
you know, I get all
Did you
my,
know
my
that the
death
first-
in now,
did-
and then later
It's,
I
think of the ancient
I
tradition you're
cease
up
to
I
die.
will.
See that you do what? It's marked urgent. So I'm only sending you out with this one. Now don't get distracted.
It'll get where it needs to go.
Dude is sending me out on a mission at night.
Did I kill him? I did. I succeeded. Finally.
Alright, there is a rest location, so I might do this at night. But there is also another thing. I'm gonna go. Yeah, okay, so first I'm going to go fuck off and do this night quest, because
Yeah.
the night quest takes priority.
What's your problem?
That's just Jack.
There's a
Right.
bunch of
Doesn't look like
exposition
there's a-
right now. I don't care. I want to get to my night quest before it turns day.
I love expedition dumps.
The in short version is people are fucking mad at me for no good reason.
That sounds like me in real life.
Yeah, you don't get mad at me though.
No, not me being mad at someone, people being mad at me constantly.
Oh, yeah. They chasing me.
Oh, this guy's gotta die. This guy's gotta die. Sir, I need you to cease to live, please. Thank you.
Fucking let me up here.
When are y'all gonna come get me or something? You guys don't... Did they just jump off the fucking map? I think they did, didn't they? The enemies are jumping off the map again. The idiots. They're buffoons.
Oh, I misclicked a few buttons. Fuck off and die.
There's a prime engram down there. I need to go get that. Oh, hello, Obdurant Knight. How about you cease to exist? That. Oh. I see.
I really gotta find a safe zone.
You need to find a safe zone, you said?
Yep.
You wanna do the thing, sir? I'm out of your bubble. I'm out of the goddamn bubble, you fucking piece of shit. Kaboom.
Please.
Brother died. Painful and horrible death. Oh, where did this guy come from? I see. I'm not going that way.
There we go. God, that fucking chase took forever.
Dude, why do you do so much damage, sir?
Also, they spawned... Alright. Destiny 2 Addict. They spawned volatiles right next to a fucking quest objective.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It is amazing.
Sounds like you're having a great time over there. Oh,
Yes.
Orb. What? They didn't drop the chest. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it.
I have to kill a hive, and I didn't even sign up for the fucking objective of killing a hive. Even though it's literally free.
There goes all my hard work.
Fuck.
Fuck your protein powder. Nothing over here.
Alright, I killed him.
Good job. Ah. I found you, Sabbath. I need fucking Marisol.
Gonna check on my bounties. Yep.
Where's this other guy? Where is he? Where is he? Boy, dead as hell. Did I do it? Yeah, boss fight number 2.
You did it?
Yeah, well, I'm on the second out of the out of 3 boss fights.
Are you winning, son?
Almost. Let's see how difficult the boss is this time. Because last time I died every 3 fucking seconds.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, Jesus. His name is Nolok the Star Eater. I'm gonna get fucked in the ass like an angry moose on dice.
Were you about to say an angry bird?
No, angry moose.
Why a moose?
Miska Muska Mickey Mouse, bitch.
Why a moose?
Cause I don't know. Moose sounded like the best option there.
Moose sounds like the worst option.
Well, because it's the most accurate to how I would be fucked in the ass by this guy. Haha, you can't shoot me if I'm behind a wall, bitch.
That tracks.
Yeah, oh, he has tracking ammo. Never mind. I've been lied to. Fuck at it. Fuck at it. Oh god. Oh, he's coming towards me at a rapid rate. I don't like that. No! Stay over there. Wait, did I use my super? When did I use my super? What the shit? Alright, well.
This is
I
like a
activated
Natural
Rainbow
Geographic
powers.
documentary on the daily ongoings with the Destiny 2 player.
I activated rainbow powers. Now I'm gay. And also overpowered.
The
This
fuck
game
do you
is
mean enemies are nearby?
This proof is gay. Fuck. This game is proof that gay people are more powerful than straight people.
I second that.
I mean, you literally turn rainbow just to unlock more power.
I did.
Did I do it? Where's this guy? Where's this guy? Where is he? Where?
She did. That's sad.
Oh! Where did that bro come from? Okay. Alright. Now hold on a damn second. Hold on a damn second. Got him! Yeah. That's 2. I got another ergo sum from that? Jesus. That's good luck. Okay. Now I only have to do it one more time.
I will say, even with all the souping up it's got for Nightmare mode, Dying Light 2's Night is a lot less petrifying than Dying Light 1's Night.
Yeah. I kind of know what you're talking about, just because I've played some Dying Light 1, as you know.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that tracks. Did I get any other good loot from this, or is this just worthless? It's all worthless. Defeat all 3 bosses, and I have to kill Maruk Sky Stealer. Okay.
That sounds like quite the name.
Well, I've already killed Ir Okmar, devoted to Savathun, Nolok, the Star Eater, and Maruk, the Sky Stealer, is the next one. I've also killed Voxelos, taken by the Witness. Colon, taken by the
Colon?
Witness. Yeah, literally spelled instead of C-O-L-O-N, K-H-O-L-O-N. It's literally just colon, but fucking... Yeah.
It's colon, but edgy.
And then Runa, subjugator of chasms, Roska, subjugator of thresholds, and Aroxin, reverend of the witness. Fuck all of them. I've killed all those bastards. Complete the aerial aid of blocking all the weapons. What the shit? No. Never. Complete sword dance without ever dropping the... No, I don't want to do those things. Bandage. Pulse. Card. Have you seen the other person in this description at school at all?
The other what?
Alex, have you seen him at school?
Yeah, I saw him today. I delivered kebabs to his house.
I've barely talked to him in the past couple of weeks.
I can tell you why. He's really been bogged down in work. It's not like a you thing. It's literally just he's...
No, I know. He's told me he's been bogged down in work. And I've known he's been bogged down in work, and I've been advocating for him to do his homework for the past 2 months.
Sorry, I got a really nice air shot.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I know. He's like 2 months behind, practically, so...
That's crazy. Man, it is probably really self-inflicted if I, like, looked into it more, but I feel kind of bad for him.
I don't think it's... Here's the thing, it's not self-inflicted. Part of it's self-inflicted because in the beginning of the semester, he willingly slacked off. But then when it got so much work started to pile up, he started to just panic over it. And every time he'd do it, he physically couldn't because he'd panic. And now he's at the point where he's realizing if he doesn't do it, he's not graduating. So...
That's fucking awful.
That is where he's at, I'm pretty... Oh. Right here. I don't see him. Is it you? Ah, that's what it is. Yeah, he'll get through it.
Yeah. I kind of knew the same, not the same, but a similar story with, like, a bunch of other seniors who got senioritis after the first semester. And then they were all like, oh shit, I need to actually, like, try in sociology if I want to, like, graduate.
So I'd better go and check on her.
I don't even know if it's senioritis. He initially did it just because that's how he's always been.
Lord,
He's been that way
she's in hiding from him.
most of his life. At least.
He's been min-maxing school.
Not his. What he do?
Min-maxing. He has been.
I mean, it's just true. It's just true. He's smart though. He's smart.
Thank you.
He's smart.
No,
but he doesn't do anything until literally after the semester's over. Does takes like those like 2 or 3 tests or whatever. Because there's like a couple of tests that if you fail a class, you can take a test to count the credits, and he just does that, and then does that in the first week of summer, and then it makes up for everything.
His GPA has to be like fucking horrible though, because those tests don't like account for GPA or something. I'm pretty sure at least he said they don't.
I think they count for like a D maybe.
But yeah, it's like you're simplifying all your work And even if you're not going into like the field of college, which fair enough, not for everyone, that's gonna look kind of bad on your record. Also, can I fucking open
Oh yeah,
this?
but the thing is he is doing college.
He is? Like DVC?
He's yeah, he has no choice but to do DVC. I mean, with his grades, he would not get into any other college. Let's be real.
Maybe. I don't know, I feel like at least I genuinely think I can get him to like do really well in ethnic studies. And I think no, sorry, let me rephrase. Independent of me, I know for a fact he can get an A in ethnic studies. Entirely because it's not a fucking hard class. If you turn in the work on time, it's like they give you 100%. If you turn in the work and you didn't use ChatGPT, you get like a B by default in the class. And the thing you need to do to get an A is to like mention systemic issues and talk about like not contemporary politics, but like philosophy a bit. And then you get like an A. It's the simplest class I've taken in my entire life, besides maybe my English last year. And like so many people, freshmen primarily, still fail that class. It's like, and I look at them and they're not even trying. The freshmen, like, or not, sorry, juniors, freshmen, juniors, sophomores, they all have fucking baby faces, and I can't tell any of them apart. It's true. It's literally true.
Fair. Yeah, I don't know. I think Can
I fucking open this? Sorry,
the
what
thing
you
is I know he's gotten a few, if not at least half of his classes as A's over the course of high school. Like he's not like every single class has been an F, but he's definitely had those classes.
Yeah. The worst I think I ever got was this fucking incompetent teacher called, oh, it's a renegade area, that's why I can't. Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm fucking rambling right now.
No, you're good.
But the only class that I ever really, and I mean properly struggled in, like I wasn't sure if I was going to pass it, was this class with this fucking incompetent teacher who was retiring like that year, and as such he didn't really try to teach the class. He just like gave him slideshow presentations. Like he was so low energy that it made me want to like not do the class.
Right.
And in stark contrast, both the year before that and the year immediately after that, and this year, I've had teachers who have poured their heart and soul into math. They're doing it partially for like retirement benefits from the state, but I'm pretty sure like a good 70% of it is because they want to see kids succeed. That guy didn't want to see kids succeed. He wanted to get his fucking money and like bail.
Yeah.
And I have no respect for him.
I don't blame you.
No, I know.
No, that's just kind of scummy stuff. So.
Like, it's probably in part a result of the American education system, where like you slowly lose the will to teach, but that's still a kind of a you problem.
Right.
Like, there is both a systemic angle to where like, yes, that's a serious issue, and still, you, in spite of it, you kind of need to try. You can't just like give up, because then you're damaging all kinds of students who could have succeeded in your class.
Right.
Like, you are essentially cheapening, or how do I say this? You're scamming them. You're scamming them out of an education, like a good education.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I mean I've been in college now for a while.
Yeah. It's like you're over here saying I have had a giant brain for the past 20 or not, yeah, about 20 months, maybe, probably way more. You're saying?
Oh no, I was gonna say teachers are somehow I don't want to say they're worse because they're definitely not worse, but they're also not great. Like you have to really seek out good teachers in college, and it's kind of difficult, especially in a public college.
Right.
I'd even say it's harder to find good teachers in a private institution. From what I know, most of my friends who are at like UCs and stuff, they hate their teachers. Like they have yet to have a good experience. And I'm over here, I'm like, yeah, I've had some bad experiences, but I've also bad. Those are balanced. Like for every bad teacher, I've had a good teacher.
You'd expect, if anything, money would buy people who cared. But
it doesn't, though.
Maybe it's like the exact opposite. People go there seeking out money rather than actual like learning opportunities or some shit.
Because the professors that typically teach there are like either like scientists who have been doing this for years and expect students to fully understand everything they do when it's just not possible. And occasionally you get one of those scientists that just wants to share their love for a subject.
That's real. That second one's fucking real.
I find that to be so rare.
Oh yeah, didn't I say I was gonna like go do the thingy mabob quest? The gun one?
Yes.
Should probably continue with that. And I'll do that in just a second.
That is not the button I pressed, that's for sure.
You got scammed?
Yeah, I sometimes I either really badly fat finger or it'll just press a button that I didn't even like. A button that I didn't even press gets pressed and then activates.
Oh, fuck!
You good?
No. I don't think I'm able to comprehend the loss I just experienced.
What happened?
I died to like the easiest fall damage avoidable thing.
Is the run over?
Yep. Pretty unambiguous. If I die to fall damage, it's fucking Jover. It's a fucking shame too. I wanted to get guns this run.
How far into the run were you?
Like, okay, this has been 2 hours. I can literally check. I'm pretty sure it's almost been 30 hours.
Okay, that is just.
This was my best run though. This was my best run, so can't complain.
Well, it's looking better for you then over time. Like the runs are getting better, right?
28 hours.
Jeez.
Man.
I don't know. The closest thing that I have to that, like I haven't done a permadeath run like that, but losing progress in a game, I'd say the closest thing I have to that is my Titanfall 2. I had an account when that game came out, my Xbox account, I leveled myself up. I played that game so much. I played competitive and everything, and I had myself up to some of the highest generations possible at the time. How the leveling system in that game works is in multiplayer, when you get to level 50, you can basically regenerate. You can basically it's regenerate, or I'm trying to think of the actual like a good term for it. Prestige. That's it. You basically prestige and you lose all your progress, but you can like it shows that you're a higher level.
Right.
I prestiged 50 plus times.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually start a new stream for this because I fucking poured a day out into this.
Yeah.
I'm going to end the current one because this is the end of an attempt. I'm gonna try and solidify that. Really sucks because I got really far, but I got further than I did any time before, so I can't really complain.
Yeah.
I'm going to be immediately back with a continuation of this where I start a new run for the sake of continuity.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Once I finish fighting this boss, I'll pull the stream back up because you're gonna restart it.
Sure.